Exploring the legacy of Project Blue Book, a government investigation into UFOs. Project Blue Book, people around the world have always been fascinated and mystified by unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Many people dismiss UFO sightings as simply weather phenomena or mistakes, but there are numerous cases that are difficult to explain rationally. In response to the increasing public curiosity, the U.S. government launched Project Blue Book, an extensive study into UFO sightings. Project Blue Book was a government-funded investigation into the mysterious phenomenon of unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Launched in 1952, the project sought to collect and analyze data related to UFO sightings, as well as to assess the potential security. History of Project Blue Book. In the 1950s, as reports of UFO sightings rose sharply, the U.S. Air Force felt the necessity to respond to the public's increasing worries. In response to the increased number of UFO sightings, the United States Air Force created Project Blue Book in 1952. The main goal of this project was to evaluate the potential risk that UFOs could pose to national security. Led by Captain Edward J. Smith, the RMS Titanic set sail on its fateful voyage in 1912. Project Blue Book was a top-secret initiative established by the U.S. Air Force to investigate reports of UFO sightings across the country. Led by Captain Edward Ruppelt, the team was comprised of scientists, skeptics, and military personnel who dedicated there. The purpose of Project Blue Book. The main objectives of Project Blue Book were to investigate UFO sightings, assess their potential threat, and to determine if they had any scientific value. For 17 years, the UFO project studied thousands of reports including testimonies from military personnel, commercial pilots, and civilians. They collected and analyzed their first-hand experiences with unidentified flying objects. This project sought to provide rational explanations for UFO sightings and dispel any remaining anxieties or misunderstandings about them. Methods and investigations. Project Blue Book employed a strict and organized approach to examine UFO sightings. The sightings of unidentified flying objects were thoroughly investigated. Each account was rigorously examined, including talking to witnesses, examining physical evidence, and consulting experts in various scientific fields. The team used the scientific method to assess the validity of UFO sightings, drawing on meteorology, astronomy, psychology, and other related fields to explain them. In order to verify the accuracy of eyewitness testimonies, court proceedings in the past sometimes even included reenactments of the incident. Significant cases. Project Blue Book investigated numerous cases, with most being explained through conventional means. However, several remained unresolved or were labeled as unidentified. One of the most renowned cases in the history of UFOs occurred when 9 unidentified flying objects were spotted over Washington, D.C. In 1952, the United States Air Force conducted an investigation into a mysterious event that occurred in the skies above Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, after a thorough inquiry, they were unable to determine the cause of the occurrence. Cases of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, have been capturing the public's attention and raising curiosity as they have been widely covered by the media. Such cases have sparked a lot of interest in the phenomenon. Controversies and criticisms. Project Blue Book received criticism for its methodology and explanations, which were met with disapproval from various sources. Critics of the project argued that it was more focused on disproving sightings than on honestly examining them. The Air Force was accused by critics of not disclosing information and keeping the public uninformed about the potential of significant discoveries. In addition, they were accused of concealing information. Due to a lack of transparency and accountability surrounding the project, the public lost their trust in it and began to speculate that there was a government cover-up. Conclusion of Project Blue Book. In 1969, the Condon Report was released by Project Blue Book, concluding its formal investigations. The Air Force requested the University of Colorado to compile a report on the majority of UFO sightings, and the report concluded that these sightings were likely due to natural phenomena, misidentifications, or hoaxes. The report suggested that no additional public funds should be used to investigate UFOs. The official U.S. government investigation into UFOs officially came to a close when Project Blue Book was shut down. Legacy and ongoing interest. The ending of Project Blue Book did not stop its influence on the public's idea of UFOs. Its effects can still be seen today. The Condon Report, with its comprehensive research and findings, revolutionized the discourse about UFO sightings. The phenomenon of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, captured the public's imagination and sparked an enduring fascination with the topic. UFO enthusiasts and researchers still study and investigate sightings today, often referring to the conclusions and debates of Project Blue Book for guidance. Conclusion: the U.S. government's Project Blue Book, which aimed to investigate UFO sightings, had a major influence on how the public viewed this phenomenon. The Trans-Alaska Pipeline System, TAPS, created a lasting impact on the public imagination, despite the criticism and controversy it encountered. No matter what one's opinion is on the subject of extraterrestrial life, the impact of Project Blue Book continues to spark intrigue and discussion, highlighting the ongoing enigma that UFOs remain.